it's me again. I told you I'd be back tonight with a guest, and here I am. Oh my gosh, my backdrop just fell. Isn't that funny? Anyway, only me, right? Okay, so my family, as you guys know, is number one to me, and life just seems to be going by so fast. And I always dream of creating, so many memories for my family, and getting away from the screens, the electronics. So time flies, and then it's gone, and the year's gone, the money's gone, and it's a new year. So LIV will force me to live. So I want to tell you guys all about it. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Jen. And it forced me to live and give back. So I'm so excited to share with my family and friends and help everybody live intentionally. So I want to bring on my new friend, and she is a top earner in network marketing. She's our top female in the company, a millionaire earner, Jen Purga. So let me add her now. I think I did it. Yes. We should tell you guys a little bit more and why you want to live now. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, I can see you. There. Did it work? No, I can't hear you. I can read your lips. It might just be my phone. So Lauren, can you hear Jen? Hey, Justine, can you hear Jen? Hold on, they'll let you know. Okay, no, they said they can't hear you. Is your mute on your phone? One second. Technical difficulties, because I'm involved, so there's always going to be a problem. Oh, how are my Kansas friends doing? It's like, what, 2 degrees right now? Hey, Terry. It's freezing. I turned down my heat in my house earlier because the sun was out and it got warm, and now it was freezing. So I decided.
Hear me now?
Yes!
Yay! Okay, fantastic. Let me see. Let me put it over here. Now we can do this. Awesome. Okay, you guys, I'm excited to be here. Well, and there isn't technical. You bring sunshine wherever you are. So you do. I mean, seriously, you light up things. So I'm honored to be a part of this tonight. Justine says, yeah, it's way too cold where you guys are.
Right.
So
she's in California.
Oh, she is?
Fair.
Oh,
no, you.
Oh, I'm in California. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing a tank top. You guys, I am so excited to be a part of this, to be able to share why LIV and why right now, and be a part of this launch, that Katrina's doing and getting a chance to share. And so here's why I chose LIV. When, I have been in the industry about 6 years, and for me, getting to be a part of something that I look at 5 different aspects when I evaluate a company. I look at the ownership. Do the owners have a track record to be able to take a company and have massive success? I look at which LIV does. So here's what I want to tell you. I was in their sister company, Visalis. It was the first ever for me. If I haven't met you guys yet, drop in the comments where you're coming in from. I'd love to get to meet you and be a part of this. And so about 6 years ago when I started the industry, it was because I needed to lose weight. My background is in higher education. I was taught to go to school, get a good degree, and that was kind of what I was always taught. I didn't really know about entrepreneurship. And so when I heard about this challenge marketing that the owners of that company actually they started challenge marketing. They own the challenge marketing. And now, you know, there's a challenge for everything. And so they took that company from up to 2 billion in sales in the weight loss category. They were #1 in the product category there. And they helped, you know, thousands of people make an extra income. They actually made entrepreneurship and a side gig cool, so that people, you know, 20 years ago, having a side gig wasn't something that people thought was cool. And now you know, now it's something on trend. And so when I was able to lose 80 pounds in that company. I was able to learn, from my background is in higher education. And so I was, you know, I had already been successful as a director of admissions, but I took those skills and was mentored by people in that company, the owners, and I took their system and was able to get to 6 figures. But then I left, the company was on the downward turn. I joined too late, not in the season of momentum. And I decided I wanted to do something different. I wanted to make bigger income in the industry. Went to a health and wellness company, and I was able to make $1 million in a couple of years because of the nature. Raise your hand, you guys, if you're watching. Are you already in direct sales? You know, if you are, we love this industry. No matter what company you're in, it is an amazing industry. Nico, welcome. Yay. Right? Right, Katrina?
Right. Yes.
It's life-changing, the industry. Why? Because it's like personal growth and having something that you can do on the side and recommend. And here's what I've seen. You know, I've seen in a product company where, you know, we're not competing in this one in LIV with Amazon. We're not competing with a product category because there's not saturation, where in some you have to sell people on the product to get emotionally attached to the product, to then if they run out or of the, you know, it's a different type of thing. And so when I looked at LIV, I saw the fact that the owners have the track record of taking the company to 2 billion in sales as a sister company. And then I also looked at the timing, and that they're in a pre-launch. Our team is in a pre-launch of a pre-launch. The company does not officially launch until April. And so right now we're literally just looking for leaders. And so, Katrina, when you said yes, you know, you're like the first in that marketplace. And so you guys, here's what's happening is that people are getting a chance to hear about this before the company is even in launch. And so that's what I think is profound about it. What I also love is everything's done. The marketing to me was important to be able to have something where, yes, we're the marketing arm. If you're in a company, you are the marketing arm for them and taking this message to the world. However, there's also something, if you have corporate support, to be able to have the marketing and branding pieces, have people that are already putting a strategy in place for the next, you know, 6 months to come. That's huge. Don't you think, Katrina?
Oh, it's definitely huge. It's in place and it's ready. It's just waiting for success.
Yes, and so working, you know, Blake Mallon, he's been in the industry 19 years. I love that our owners have actually fed their families, fed people by this model. So they're not just talking about it, they've actually lived it. Right. So having owners that have actually been in the field, to me, was really important, because they understand the fact that when, you know, you're making calls, you don't just stop working on the weekend. That's when everyone does their side gig, is in the after hours, right? So most people do their side gig in the side hours, and our owners know that they've already created the marketing pieces so that then our partners can have massive success right away. There already is the branding and the Facebook ads and things, and the owners have already thought about that. That was important to me, to have marketing that was powerful and impactful, and not just hype, that it was actually clear and direct. And so that was important to me. The next thing that was important to me was a unique message, and one that the world can really understand. So when they were coming up with LIV and the concept, all of the top earners in Visalis had sat with Blake, Nick, and Ryan in a room, and they were sharing about the products and what product could be next. They were offered with different vendors, 100 different of the latest teeth whitening, skincare, hair care, you know, any of those latest. And they were like, that's not what we want to do with the rest of our life. We want to actually go and have life experiences, and that be the product. And so they thought, you know, we could sell a product to make money to then go live our dreams. Or we could make living our dreams and having life experiences with all of our connections and the type of people that we know, we could make that the product. So the product, when I heard about that, and I was like, the world is so incredibly disconnected. People, you go anywhere, they're staring at their phone and they're literally like with their kids and not looking up. And the message is live moments. And so people are like, what's that hashtag about? Well, it's about not collecting items, it's collecting moments. And so that's kind of the social message. But to be able to, by the end of the day, did you look at your kids? I know, you're a mom of 3 beautiful kiddos. And, at the end of the day, sometimes you're running through the day as a mom and you're like, did I actually see my kids today? Did I actually look at them in the eyes and have a moment with one of them? You guys, are you doing that? Ask yourself, am I having an intentional moment? And so for me, having a platform where I could intentionally share and every day, by the end of the day, did I look in my little boy's eyes and did I have a moment with them that day? And that's one of the glues to the message. The other piece was, membership. You guys know as well as I do that, having a membership like Netflix, their only goal is to have you not cancel and to make it so incredibly great that you want to be on membership month after month with Netflix. So I believe that is our competition. That is our only one, because people are watching their dreams and we're teaching people to go live their dreams instead. And so why they're going to do that is they're going to pick life experiences that they want to see. There's already 50 curated and we're not even in the company's not launching until April. Significant, right? There's 50 curated. Yeah. You guys, I go to the website, go to Katrina's website and see, what's been curated already. That's an option. There's different passion categories. So you got to understand crowdfunding and being in a place where the more people that pledge, the more members that we have when we launch. We're not looking for members yet. We're looking for members in April. But when the company goes live, the more members that we have and the more people that pledge to go on these life experiences, find one that you love. I've already found several. My kids they want to go to the US Open and meet the tennis players in New York City, and it's making them dream again. But the more people that pledge, the better off it is. Where in network marketing is it better? The more people that there are, there's benefit the membership. Usually the more people you are, the more competition you have, right? So here's what I love is that the more people that you have pledging to go on these life experiences, the better your experience gets, the more that you get to save. There's 6 components to every single one of these experiences that are consistently going to be at each one. One of them is going to be the main event, which the first event the company went to was Punta Cana. So would you love to go? Raise your hand or in the comments if you want to be more intentional this year on where you want to go. You guys, if you do, where's your next place you dream of going this year? Put that in the comments. Is it beach or mountains? And so here's why. There's going to be a main event. So Punta Cana was the main event. Then there's always going to be nightlife. It doesn't mean a club. It means, if you're going to Sedona to go to this yoga retreat, the nightlife will be gazing in the stars, that'll be different. If you're going to NASCAR, or if you're going to go with us to Chicago, the next event, the nightlife will be going to the top of the old Sears Tower building, toasting with the people that are there. If you're going to Miami, the nightlife will be cruising around with Justice's Beach. I love it. The nightlife in the Miami event will be, first they're going to go on a mansion tour of the people in Miami, go on a water tour in Miami, and get a chance to see that, and then have nightlife where you're toasting, in some really nice homes and stuff. I'm telling you, they're amazing. These experiences you can't get anywhere else. So what the membership is access. And there's benefits. Plus, you refer 3 people, you get your membership for free. So that's another huge perk. The other component is, would you volunteer more if you had a platform to do so? If you knew that on every trip you went on, that one of the missions was to give back into that place. So if you went to Punta Cana and you knew that at the end of your experience, you were actually going to give back to the community you just took from, that's one of the missions. Why? Because That's what the owners believe in, giving back to everywhere, leaving it better than you left it or than you had. And that's huge. There's also a learning component for those of you guys who like to learn. Would you like to learn in different cultures from experts in that field? Would you like to have, when you go to the Los Angeles, to the Academy Awards party here in March, would you like to have people that are, you're going to the Academy Awards party, you're going to learn from celebrities or from people, celebrity chefs, or making food in those areas, or taking you on the historic tour, climbing up to the Hollywood sign? Would that interest you? Because that's something we're all going to go do. You guys, we're intentional about actually having life experiences, and the business model is called membership. So the membership, there's 3 different levels that people can join in at. There's access. When the company launches in April, membership is going to be as low as $9. $9, you guys, to be a member, to then have life experiences. $9, $49, $99 for membership. And if you refer 3 people each month, you don't even have to pay for your membership. So how great. Don't you, like, if you're going to go, like Katrina, when you go somewhere, what's the first thing you do?
Like, figure out how much it is.
Yes, and then you call who?
And then, yeah, I call my friends and family, yeah.
And you say, listen, I want you to come to this concert with me, or I want you to come to this trip with me because you'll make it more fun. So that's how the referral part works. Like, you're going to call your friends anyway to get them to come with you, because that's how we do things. And that is where I believe this model will be so viral. And then you want to have certain access. Would you like to be able to go to the front of the line when you go to concerts? Would you like to be able to, when you go to Coco Bongo, and be able to see, it's like it was not only a nightlife, but it was also like a Cirque du Soleil musical show. Would you like to go past the people? It's the only place there in Punta Cana that you would have people waiting in lines for hours. And because you're a LIV VIP, you get to go to the front of the line. Would that matter to you? Some people it doesn't matter, but to others it would. So one of these 6 components is going to resonate with you in the business model. And then the membership is where you're going to see what level of access do you want. One of the benefits that I love of the access is having a personal assistant. So what's your time worth? Are there things you could outsource right now? As a business owner, we're seeing realtors, people that want to outsource stuff, right? You're a busy mom of 3, and you have, I'm sure, birthdays or Christmas or Valentine's parties that you're like, listen, hey, can you send me 3 ideas to a craft, to a food idea, to what I could do with the people, and that would be helpful, right? Your time is worth money, and so if someone else can do that for you, then you have that. The other benefit on the app is local discounts. Why? To give back jobs into the local market, to support our local market, because again, the mission is to live intentionally. And if you can do that locally and then globally take trips, and be monetized. Who in direct sales would love to be paid every single time someone shows up to a local event for you? If someone shows up to a local event, would you like to be paid on that? Well, that's something that's already going to be in place when people start showing up when the company launches. And that is huge, because why? You're driving behavior to help people to actually go to events. Instead of a hotel event, we know people want to be connected and be connected locally. So I just think there's not enough great things I can say. Every day, the membership just gets better and better. And we're seeing people win financially where they make their investment back right away, plus bonuses. And we're still in pre-launch. So you guys, you're watching this video by no accident. There's either something that resonates with you. And if nothing else, I pray tonight or tomorrow that you will live more intentionally, that you will have a live moment, meaning you intentionally live today, and that you had a moment. So we know the message is sticky. And even if you hate us or hate whoever, you're going to go to bed and say, wow, that message is sticky. I do know that I need to live more intentionally. And so if that's the case for you, refer someone to Katrina and let her know, let her know, I want to be able to be a part of something like that. How do I even get involved? And then if you're somebody who intuitively knows in business, the timing is everything, and that it would be helpful to get involved in something while it's in pre-launch. And the only thing we're looking for right now is business partners, promoters that want to take this to every city and state in the United States and Canada, because those are the only two places we're open. And if you know people that would want to be in that position on a message platform like this, we are looking to you. We're looking to you to give referrals or to be someone who says, yeah, I want to be a part of that. And then, number 3, I just think that you have to realize, what's the world going to now? We're not competing with Amazon. We're not competing with products. We are literally on a platform where we're going to change the world by helping people be more connected, be able to be more awake. Like, they have a bucket list, and instead of waiting until they die or have a near-death experience, they're then ready to live. We're taking the average person now and saying, if you're ready to live now, then we want to take those items on your list and help you do that as part of a daily and monthly habit. And so, hey, sister, thank you for inviting me tonight. Is there anything else that you want to add? I want to have you share. Like, what are you seeing that you're most excited about? You've been in the community just a couple days, but what are you seeing for you that you are resonating with so far?
Definitely the giving back. That was a huge thing for me. We always have good intentions of volunteering, and then time gets away. What a better way to do it while you're basically on vacation and having lots of experiences. That was huge for me. It's affordable. You're pretty much banking away savings every time you pay your membership fee, and so it's there. It's paid for. That was huge. Timing, like you said. Yeah, I think in a lot of the experiences, they're really family oriented. They're not just, just nightlife and parties. It's all family. The owners are fathers. They're really geared towards everybody being together.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. And I think that that's what's so great about being at the foundation and we have an amazing group of people that has gone from a couple to a couple hundred in a week and a half, And so I think that, we did a little bit of a pre-launch just to kind of see like where leaders and people are drawn to the message because they know that if there's a way that they could be saving dollar for dollar and having life experiences, plus all these other benefits of membership, and the owners already have the experiences with track record to take something. They took all their bad and good experiences. You can't go to 2 billion without a lot of bad experiences and a lot of great ones, or taking a company internationally or beyond, and to see what to do better the next time, to be able to have that kind of volume flow through their company and then take a sister company and start. It's pretty remarkable. And so I love your heart. I'm excited to be here with you. And I love, you're right, that to be able to give back in a way that's on a platform that I know that this message, when people will do it, they will be able, the volunteerism is huge and people just want a way to do it. So yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for taking time out. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
I know, right? And Brett, I just saw your message. I love you and your family. And to each of you guys who jumped on, thanks. We're excited to bring this message, and we truly appreciate each of you. And we hope tonight that all of us live more intentionally, that we get to, look in the eyes of the people we love and had a moment with them today. So thank you guys so, so much. Have a great night.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. I hope that really resonated with a lot of you. I'm sure it did. It does me. As days go by and fly by, and my kids are growing up in front of me, and my daughter's in college, and my boys are, 12 and 14. It just goes by so fast, and we need to live more intentionally. Like Jen said, there's so many good things to say. We can't just pick, one or two. There's tons. So anyway, I have tons of info. I have more videos you can watch. Just let me know. This is the time to get in. Really, really time. I'm the only one. I'm the only promoter in Kansas, and they know one in Missouri. So, in my out-of-state friends, yes. Need. So, have a good night. Love you guys.